Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, it's time for another unboxing. Welcome back to Spider's Web. This time we're going over to medieval fur in Germany for the Quacks of Quedlinburg, and this is the big box. Okay, so here we are with the Quacks of Quedlinburg. I'm just going to change my glasses so I can do what I'm seeing. And this is the big box. The difference between the normal game and the big box edition is the big box includes a mini expansion, which is Wolfgang's Exchange Office, and also includes the Herb Witches expansion as well. So we have a different type of setup for this one. We have a camera looking down on us rather than having it on the stand, and we have the camera that I'm talking to you here from, and that is across the room and just focusing on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up this way so it's facing me, but the camera is opposite me, and when we get around to editing I'm just going to spin it round so you can see everything the right way up. So there we go. That's the front cover. Oh, it's not a heavy game this really, it's just a bit awkward because it's a big box. So what do we have? Well, while we're taking this off, let's have a look at what it says. It's a game of 45-minute duration for 2 to 5 players and for ages 10 plus. Now the 5 players only comes in because the Herb Witches expansion is here. Without the Herb Witches, it would only be a 4-player game. So there we are. And what does it say? Welcome to Quedlinburg, where the best miracle doctors and quack surgeons from all across the land gather to brew their concoctions against smelly feet, homesickness, hiccups, and relationship woes. Every quack has their own special brew they hope will make them the best miracle doctor in the land. The Quacks of Quedlinburg is a strategic push-your-luck game where each player draws from the potpourri of ingredients until they think that their own special blend is just right. But be careful, a few too many special ingredients and the whole potion could blow up in your face. Do you stop early to improve your chances of making a better potion later, or do you risk a big setback in order to get money and fame now? Finding the right balance between risk and reward is key. And if you're struggling to find the perfect recipe, then maybe a Herb Witch can lend a hand. The Herb Witches contains components for a 5th player, further rubies and new ingredients. This big box exclusive combines Kennerspiel de Jar 2018 winner Quacks with the Herb expansion. It also contains the mini expansion Wolfgang's Exchange Office. The enormous number of possible combinations ensures limitless, exciting potion brewing sessions. The content of the box is 5 pots, 5 bottles, 5 bags, 10 drops, 5 rat stones, 1 victory point bar, 5 victory point markers, 1 flame, 24 fortune telling cards, 40 rubies, 20 ingredient books, 370 ingredient chips, 5 seals, 1 bonus cube, 12 witches, 15 witch pennies, 5 overflow bowls, and 1 test tube stand with 2 punch board parts. So let's get into this and have a look. There we go. Oh yeah. So that is it. Oh, yeah, there's that noise. So let's put the box out of the way, and this is what is inside. We have a rule book, and we have at the back Wolfgang's Exchange Office, and here we have the Quacks of Quedlinburg's Herb Witches expansion and the rest of it. Well, this is the almanac of ingredients. And then we have the rules on how to play. There we go. So I'm just, seeing as there's a contents list, I'm going to keep that at the side of me, so I can see what things are when I need to. Okay, so we have a small deck of cards which I will be looking at a little closer later on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawstring, very nice smooth pouches. Quite like those. We'll have a look at those later on. We have a bag of rubies. We have a bag with wooden tokens and die, and a die in there as well. And we have some Ziploc bags. Now we have some boards. Oops. And we have that, and that is it for the box. So let's put the box over here. So we have a number of boards. We have a couple of bags with things in. So let's zoom in a little and see what we have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up a little bit, and we'll start off having a look at this. So move everything off camera so we can focus on this precisely, and that means a little bit more of a zoom in. So here we are. This looks like some form of scoring token, scoring card. Let's see what it says, if it tells me. Nope, doesn't say a thing about it in here. Let me just bring this in so you can see that I'm not making it up. It doesn't say anything about this in this part here. I wonder if it's to do with I wonder if this is the test tube stand. It is. So this is a test tube stand for the Quacks of Quedlinburg, sorry, for the Wolfgang's exchange office. So okay, so it is like it looks like it could be some form of a scoring thing, but I'm not exactly 100% sure what, because it's specific to the mini expansion, so we'll have to work that through when we get round to it. But as you can see, we have, let's take this out and you can see what it is. There we are. It's basically that. It's like a so it starts off here with 1, and then 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hang on, 10, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2 on that side, and it is double-sided. And this has a different symbol here, and a number 1. And there goes 15, 13, 11, 9, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. But as I say, I have not a clue what it all means, because I've never actually played this game before. I've just seen a few videos and I thought, oh, this looks nice. And when I saw the herb witches, I thought it would look, or it probably would be right up Ali's alley, as it were. So let's pop that back in there. And while we're here, all zoomed in rather nicely, let us have a look at the contents of the bag. Well, we have tiles which are different colours. Now we have blood drops, we have a picture of a mouse or a rat or some such, and we have them in red, green, blue, green, red, yellow, blue and black, as you can see there. We also have a little teardrop shaped wooden piece and a die, and this die has a number of different faces on it, 6 in fact. So let's move these a little bit so you can see what's on them. The other side of these are blank, but that's what's on them. And for this we have a teardrop with an arrow moving away from it, a number 1, a number 2, a number 1, a ruby, I think that what should signify, and there we have a pumpkin. Again, I'm not exactly sure what these are. I think these 1, 2 and 1 are points you can get. I think that's a ruby. I can't remember what the pumpkin's for, and I think that is again a ruby. I may be wrong. As I say, I've never played the game before, and what this droplet is or teardrop is, I don't know, but we will find out. And let's pop these back into the bag. The yellow, what I thought was a water droplet, isn't a fact a water droplet, it's the flame marker, and it's the turn. It's actually the turn, this one here, bright yellow one. It's a turn marker. That's what that is. So now we know. The rest are called droplets. Those with the water droplet thing on it is called droplets. And then you have 4 scoring markers, which are the blank ones, and 4 rat stones, which are, strangely enough, the ones with the rat on it. And then we have these gems, these nice ruby gemstones. They're plastic or resin or whatever they may be, but they are quite nice to look at. Quite nice in the hand as well. They're not too sharp or stabby. There is a bit of a point on one part of it, but that's not too bad. They're quite nice. Just similar type of thing you'd find in Ascension for your for your score markers. So we'll pop those away. They're quite nice. Shall we have a look at the cards now? Well, we're all zoomed in nicely. Yeah, let's have a look at the cards. So we'll just run the blade down the edges. So these cards are very similar in feel to the Wingspan cards. They've got that nice textured thing, linen feel. So these are the cards that you would use at the start of each turn. Let me just, fortune teller cards they're called. Strangely enough, they have a picture of a woman with the crystal ball on the back of them. So these give options of things you can do during the course of the game, or course of that particular round. I'm not going through all of them, I'm just skimming through, I'm missing a few of them. So these are purple ones, and then we get some blue ones as well. So if you want to stop and pause the video to have a quick look at these, you can do. but you know, I'd sooner skim through them just so you can see that they're there, but I'm not spoiling anything for anybody. I'm going to get one of these bags out already and pop these cards inside. Why the gods? They give you the bags but you can't... Ah, there we are. I said they give you the bags but you can't get in them. That was hard work. Okay, so the fortune teller cards are in that bag. Sorted. So the next thing we need to do is zoom out a little bit so we can see the tokens, not the tokens, the the rest of these cut out bits. Okay, so here we have various tokens. Down here. I'm wondering if that has something to do with the marking on the dice, because it's a pumpkin. So there must be something with a pumpkin on it. But these basically are little book-like things that you can put down, and it tells you what each of these tokens allow you to do and how they affect the game. So we have Mandrake, we have Toadstool, we have Crow, got a crow skull, more like a spider. Then we have some form of, what is that? It doesn't say on the list, it just says the doubles, there's two of them. Well, it's like some form of vile mist or some description. And then we have a Death's Head Hawk Moth. And these, as you saw from the first one, all of these are different on each side. So the class as having two sides, so the two different books. And then we have these things. Here we have Mandrake tokens and Toadstool tokens. I'm going to have a look to see if it tells me what these are for. It may be for the herb witches. Nope. No. But then again, could that be the back of something, and when we turn it over it looks something completely different? It is. Yes, this is for the herb witches. So these are these are the individual herb witches, which is quite nice. So I'm just looking to see what it actually is. Yeah, so they're basically spells that the herb witches can play. So that's what these are. So we have the different herb witches. Okay. And now we have some more tokens. Another Death's Head Hawkmoth book, another spider book. And again, I'm not sure what these bowls are for. I haven't seen these in the gameplay videos I've watched, so it could be again for they're overflow bowls basically. I've just noticed them here. These are again for the Herb Witch expansion. Overflow bowls. There we are. Now whether they would take the place of the flask? I don't know. But let's get on to the next sheet. We have more tokens. So this is the reverse. I don't know why it's had to point out that it says the reverse on these ones. Not quite sure why. But we have the white ones, we have the pumpkin. I think these are called snowberries or something like that, I vaguely remember. Spiders, crow skulls, toadstools, spiders, mandrake, or crow skulls. And we have the different values. We have ones to here, then twos, then fours, then sixes here. And then we have ones, twos and threes there for the white ones. And next we have more herb witches and more tokens. I like the artwork. It's very simple, but it gets the job done. So each of these are spells that you can summon the herb witches to perform, as I've read in the book. And we have more potion books. Again, toadstool, mandrake, spider, crow skull, pumpkin and whatever the hell that is. And more tokens. And then we're down to the player boards. And these are where you put your little wooden tokens on. And I've just realised I've turned this round so you're actually seeing what's there. And the rest of the video I've had it this way and turning it round, so I'm going to have to do some jiggery pokery with these. Never mind. We've done it. There's nothing to read now, so I should be fine. So this is the flask I was on about. I'm wondering whether the overflowed bowls take the place of these. I've not a clue. I'm going to have to read and have a watch of some videos to find out. This is where you put your gems. This is where you put your flask, which is here, and your rat I think goes on here. And all of these are the same, just different colours. So this is for the, that was for the blue player, this is for the yellow player, for the green player, this is for the, what colours were they again? No, I don't know. Oh, these are double-sided. Didn't realise that. Yes, right, so you've got this for your test tube. So this will be the same for on each one, I would imagine. Yep. So that's the green one. So that's for the base game, and that is for the mini expansion set, which has the test tube thing. Okay, so there we are. And then we have silver. And again, got the test tube on there. Put them over there. And now this is the main scoring board round tracker. And we have more tokens up here. There we are. And anything different on the other side? Well, it's just a nice little cartoony image of looking over the what do you call it, the stall counter when everything has been sold or whatnot. So just looking over at the town. And then we have more books, more spell books, more tokens. This one is for the Herb Witch expansion. This I think will be the local weed ones that they do with that. It looks to me more like a lily. And hey ho. And on the back we have those more or different things that these particular books can do. And then finally we have more of the tokens. So that is it for the Quacks of Quedlinburg. Change my glasses again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. The light has gone from outside, it's getting dark now, so the only light you're seeing is from the room light. I should have put the ring lights on, but well, never mind. Stay tuned, because very soon we're going to be having another video coming up. This one is not an unboxing, because it's a game that I got, well, it's something I got second hand. It's already been opened, already been used, so that one will be coming under the a quick look at video series that we do every once in a while. So stay tuned for that. But for this video, that's all we have time for. As I say, I hope you've enjoyed it. Once we get sorted with playing the game, then we can have a game on video. We're going to be doing one fairly soon, fingers crossed, for Wingspan. And I'm sure there's something else we wanted to have a bash at. Oh, there's Unspeakable Words and Hocus Pocus. But we are getting around to Halloween, and hopefully a Halloween game tonight or two. Who knows? But we'll try and get something done then. Anyway, I want to get videos done beforehand, but we'll see how we go. But that's it for this video. As always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.